BlackBerry as a platform today gives you breadth in terms of 32 plus million subscribers worldwide today, and that's a number that's growing very quickly. Last quarter we added over 3.8 million net new subscribers and sold over 8 million actual devices. So a lot of upgrades and a lot of people continuing to evolve and leverage the platform. What's interesting as well, I think, relevant to your readership, is the fact that we've got in the last quarter, 80% of the people who bought a BlackBerry would fall into the consumer category, so non-enterprise. So whether that's more of the consumer users or the small to medium business kind of prosumer category, just a huge wealth of people looking for applications to augment the experience on BlackBerry. And of course, RIM's doing a lot of work to build out the capabilities, the APIs, and a huge amount of work at the developer conference last week to just showcase where we think the platform needs to go, how we can help developers get there and be supportive of their efforts on the platform. Yeah, so one of the things that's particularly relevant to developers that's unique to BlackBerry today is, and one of my favorite things, is our issue tracker. So this is the concept where we have a public bug tracking database that you can use for developing applications on BlackBerry, and when you find a bug or a feature request, it'll automatically detect any kind of duplicates so that you can go and see any of the work somebody else has done to try and work around that bug or work around the feature request. But you can actually track it as it's linked directly into RIM's bug tracking database. You can see from start to finish exactly what's happening from, is it in implementation, is it in testing, is it in verification, and then we actually tell you what build it's fixed in so you can go off and test it yourself and verify the fix is there. And so there's a level of transparency and openness in terms of the issues in the community to help each other kind of solve these problems together. So my favorite apps today, and I'll preface this by saying I'm Canadian. One of my favorite apps is the weather application, just to tell me what's going to go on, because weather does change fairly quickly in Canada. And then I use Slacker Radio a lot. It's one of my favorite apps, and then Vigo to stay in touch with all the news and everything that's going on. Yeah, I think one of the biggest things that RIM is pushing towards is this concept of transformative experiences. So the ability to take applications that add value on top of other applications. And so we showcased at the developer conference last week the concept of really deep and rich native integration on the platform. So the ability to integrate in with the inbox or the calendar or a variety of other applications that all add on top of other applications that provide value. And so I think that's the next big wave of the types of applications we're going to see on the platform. So they go to blackberry.com/developers. That's our developer zone. That's the main place they'll go. If they go to blackberry.com/appworld, they can see a Develop for AppWorld link at the bottom of that as well. That'll take them to the same page and a special landing page for how they submit their applications to AppWorld specifically. So they can get started right there. And all of our tools, APIs, everything today is free of charge.